What's up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Road to NCS Champion. We're back once again, of course, and this past week was the second week of matches. So today we got another exciting episode talking about not just one, but two matches that we played this past week. So I guess let's hop right into it. As always, I will have some gameplay of the games in the background. This is game one of our first series of the week. This is against War, which is the team for this match of Jackson the Boss, Noah, and Death.us. I did not really expect them to bring out Death for this match, but by the way, spoilers, if you're not aware, there will be spoilers throughout this entire video. So if you have not, if you want to like watch back the VODs, which I do believe I will put the channels in the chat that are streamed on. One of them was streamed on my channel, the second one, and then the first one I believe was streamed on NK stream, so I'll put his channel in the description. That's what it is, not chat, description. But yeah, if you want to watch the VODs, make sure to go watch those back. But anyways, spoilers from this point on. We did unfortunately lose this series 3-1. This is game one, which is the only game we won. We won this game. We went up 2-0 in game two, and then unfortunately we lost that series, which is really, we just got kind of manhandled from that point on. Really unfortunate, Like I said, we started out really good in game one, almost what we really should have won game two, but afterwards pressure got to be too much and we just kind of fell apart. But I guess we'll go and talk about leading up to this. So it's kind of funny, in the last video I mentioned how I didn't want to play any more early matches because we needed some time to kind of prepare and get back into our swing of things. Well, unfortunately, we did not get any preparation for this one because this was a Tuesday match, which is basically directly coming off of our first match. So yeah, the only scrim we had leading into this was our warm-up scrim, which we played, and we didn't look very good in our warm-up scrim, unfortunately. It was just not great. It kind of was a precursor to what was to come in the match. Just not, unfortunately, our biggest weakness, as you can see there, was just our shooting. We just couldn't shoot the ball well. We couldn't really, finish the play. We really were not very threatening on offense, and because of that, War was able to play with kind of this unlimited confidence and aggression, which made it really difficult on us. We were not able to, play our game because of just how aggressive War was. They were pre-jumping us. They were cutting off everything. Obviously, you don't see here in the first game because they're still just figuring it out. We're still really early in the series, but trust me, during the second half of the series, it was really rough for us because we just couldn't get anything going on offense. And it's kind of hard to win games when you're just playing defense all series. But yeah, so just not our greatest series, to be honest. Yeah, but we really just, I really was hoping we could get that extra preparation. That's a really unfortunate bomb, would have been a goal. I was really hoping we could get that extra preparation because I thought we needed it after the knock series. I mean, obviously we won the knock series, but I really thought we needed it. But wow, I'm just absolutely bugging on with my mechanics. But yeah, but props to War. War played really well. I don't think they did anything to really lose this series. And you could say that we lost the series ourselves with our poor shooting and whatnot. But I think War really made it difficult on us to win. I thought that's what they did, was a really just great job of making it difficult on us to win. But at the end of the day, I do think if we just we finished shots a little bit better, we clean up a few things, I really thought we could have won this series. Just gotta cut out the small mistakes, cut out the gotta close the gaps and whatnot. But yeah, just poor series for the first one. But I think at the end of the day, War is a very good team. I think both teams we played this week are rated as some of the best in our conference. So there was, losing this is not the end of the world. It's not oh man, you lost to the worst team in the league, you better blow it up. I think we lost to a very respectable team, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing to a team like that. We'll just have to be come back a little bit more prepared next time we play them. But I guess I can go and start talking about leading up to the second series. So our second series was on Sunday. So before that, unfortunately, just due to like a little bit of scheduling errors, we only had one day to scrim, which was Thursday, and we scrimmed against Miami, and we came out into the scrim playing probably the worst Rocket League of our lives. We looked awful. I think in the first 2 games of our scrim got outscored like 13-1 or something. Nice little play by after there. Yeah, we got absolutely smoked in our first 2 games of scrims against Miami. Just absolute pitiful performance from us, but we actually were able to kind of turn it around and really just like, we found ourselves again. We found out where, you know, the gameplay we wanted to play again. We looked a lot better in the second half of that scrim, and I think it translated a little bit to the match day. But so on the match day, we once again had a warm-up. Let me go ahead and switch replays real quick. This is game 5 against Detroit, which was our second series of the week. But yeah, on match day, we came out looking really good. We played a warm-up scrim against Atlanta, who at the end of this week is actually 3-0. So they're an undefeated team at this moment. So they're you know, that's a good warm-up, and we swept them. We 4-0'd them. We just came out looking really, really good in that warm-up scrim, and it kind of carried over into the match, because the first game of this series we 6-1 Detroit, so we looked really good in the first game. But then after that, kind of tapered off, and Detroit, you know, they kind of got back to just playing like really solid Rocket League. They made it you know, I say like against the war, you know, like I said, a lot of the issues relied upon our own selves, you know, just poor shooting, poor, you know, cutting down the space, a lot of just issues with us. I don't think that was the same issue with Detroit. I thought Detroit, the reason why the series was so tough and why, you know, we went to game 5 is because, you know, Detroit really just made it awkward on us. They would get powerful touches, you know, a lot of precision that made it so we had to use a lot of boosts to make saves, and end up, I'm not saying they really like meant to starve us, but they did a very good job of just like making us use a lot of boost. It's just so weird. I don't know why my car started driving there, but yeah, there was a lot of issues. They made us really awkward and really took a lot of our boost away, which was just really good on them. They did a good job of that, and you know, it made it difficult on us because of that. So we had to, you know, kind of change how we played, and or really just overcome it. We didn't get to play our play style exactly how we would have liked because of that, but at the end of the day, you know, we actually played some really solid goal line defense, made some really good saves, and you know, that was what led to this winning the series. I would say is just those, you know, really clutch goal line saves and whatnot. Like, that's not it. There's what you'll see one a little bit later, but a lot of the goal line saves are really what kept us in the series. But really good on Detroit. They played really well in the series. I think Detroit's one of the better teams this season. They just, unfortunately, we're not able to come away with a win, but we are. So I guess I can go ahead and like talk about where we are right now. So at this point in the season, we through 3 matches, we are 2-1, and we have 8 points out of the possible 12. Had we lost to War in 5, we would have had 9 points. But yeah, there's currently 2 3-0 teams in our conference. Pitt, who I've talked about a few times, and Atlanta, who I mentioned earlier. Those are the 2 undefeated teams in our conference. So we are, you know, looking really good in the playoff picture at 2-1. So I'll talk about, I guess, this upcoming week. So I will actually not be playing this week. This is my week. Here it is. No, never mind. I lied. We're getting close, I think. But yeah. So this week I will not actually be playing. This is my week off. I will be. I think. Yeah. Here it is. Like I say, like yeah. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't look that crazy, which honestly it probably isn't. But you know, saves like that are what really kept us from in this series. All series long, we had to make a lot of crazy saves like that, just kind of pre-jumping and just hoping. But yeah, so I will not be playing this week. This is Biscuit. It will be Biscuit Boy, Deadsy, and After for this next week, while I sit on the bench and watch. Because if you are not aware, if you have not watched the first video, there is every player has to play, you know, a certain amount of games or a certain amount of series, and Biscuit Boy has to play at least 6. So there's only 12 series left, so he has to play half of the remaining series at least. So yeah, he'll be playing this week against Cleveland, which is the team of Shady, Wellandish, was it Doge, and they just picked up Bean. I don't think it's going to show on the roster, but they did just pick up Bean, I believe. Yeah, that's who is on Cleveland. They did lose their 180, which gives me a lot of confidence. You know, this roster that we're going to be playing against this week is a team who's not been together very long. So I think because of that, we should have the advantage of them not being too experienced together while we've been scrimming for like, a month and a half now or so. So we're pretty experienced together while they have not played much together. So I think because of that, we're going to come out and be a little bit more, clean. And I think that's why we're going to be able to, I'm pretty confident in the boys in winning that series. And then the next series we play is against MTL, who is a team we have scrimmed before. And I thought Biscuit matched up really well with how MTL plays. So I think that was I think he'll be very successful against that team. But yeah, so I'm feeling good. I think most of the matches will be pretty early in the week just due to scheduling issues. I don't think anyone's going to be available for the weekend, so should be some early matches this week. Also, if you're watching this, I do apologize for being late to getting us out by a day. Typically, I upload these on Monday, but I tried to record this on Monday, but because our match was on Sunday, so I couldn't record it Sunday. But I tried recording it Monday. I had some issues with the recording, so I just didn't really have time to do another recording session. So I just said, I'll chalk it up. I'll upload it tomorrow. And then, that was that's why it's a little bit late. I do apologize, but this should be out on time on Tuesday. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Like I said, really good week. We got a solid win and, not a terrible loss. So I'm really happy with how we're, sitting for this week. And yeah, I think that should be about it. And I will see y'all next week.